We are familiar with the concept of present value from the topic on financial mathematics. The value today of a future cash flow discounted using an appropriate discount rate. We saw in the previous topic that the appropriate discount rate to evaluate an investment project is the cost of capital. Net present value is just adding the present value of all positive and negative cash flows from a project, so that we finish up with the net difference between the two. Since, by definition, positive cash flows are benefits and negative cash flows are costs, we can also say that the NPV of a project is the present value of the benefits minus the present value of the costs. The concept of net present value gives rise to the NPV decision rule. In the topic on financial mathematics, we saw that a decision should be taken if the present value of the benefits exceeds the present value of the costs, because this will increase the value of the firm and the wealth of shareholders. We can see that this equation helps us to make investment decisions that increase the value of the firm. Project evaluation is used as part of the process of capital budgeting, which means determining how to spend the firm's available capital on investment projects. The goal of capital budgeting can be expressed in two ways: allocating capital to all projects that will increase the value of the firm, or to the project or projects that will increase the value of the firm by the greatest amount. These twin goals give rise to the NPV decision rule, which is just restating the goals of capital budgeting in terms of NPV. The NPV decision rule says that we should accept all positive NPV projects and reject negative NPV projects, or, when choosing between projects, accept the project with the highest NPV. After we introduce each of the three project evaluation techniques, we will evaluate them from a theoretical perspective. Recall the three critical factors in finance from the introductory topic. We can see that the NPV decision rule is consistent with all three critical factors. Only cash flows are included in NPV calculations. We take into account the time value of money because we discount all future cash flows to a present value, and risk is taken into account by the discount rate that we use. The greater the risk of the cash flows, the higher the discount rate and the less valuable the cash flows are in present value terms.